Hey Justin, this is Dusty over here at Escondido German Auto. Just want to go over some things that we found on your car. Your complaint I see is about the transmission not shifting. It's a leak from somewhere. You just want to figure out where that's coming from. Also, the air conditioning is not working and the driver's seat motor. What I'm going to do is go over some of the leaks that we found on the car. We're still looking into the driver's seat motor. So when I first turned on the car, there obviously was a coolant light on. You can actually look over here. This is your coolant tank. This is where your level is currently sitting. It's actually supposed to be up in this area on the full side. We did find there is a leak. You can see that it's a coolant leak. These radiators are made out of plastic and metal. On the sides where the tank is actually plastic, and that's the signs of where the coolant is actually coming out. They develop cracks and they start to leak from there. There is on the air conditioning, we did remove the actual freon from the system, and we're able to recover. It says 0.6 pounds almost. The capacity of the system is almost 2 pounds, so we have 1.4, 1.3 pounds that is being basically lost through a leak somewhere in the system. Our best bet to start with is to recharge it and add fluorescent dye so we can continue with the diagnostics at either this time or a later time. Sometimes it takes a little bit for that oil to find its way through the system and come out where the leak is, and then we can definitely pinpoint where that's coming from or being lost. As far as the leaks in the car, you can kind of see this is engine oil. You look at that's your belly pan on the car. It's pretty much, it's got a good amount of oil. You can see it kind of sliding. That's actually, there's a cover on the front of the oil filter housing / timing cover. That's where that needs to be resealed to get that leak to stop. I did also notice that when the car was running, this is your crankshaft pulley, it was wobbling. They have a piece of rubber in between two pieces of metal, kind of dampens the vibrations that the motor makes. It's common for these things, so definitely recommend one of those. There is a transmission leak. As you can see, this is the tranny pan. It's been leaking probably over a period of time because they checked the fluid level and it is low. So what we recommend is doing the transmission pan reseal and electrical plug connector. Those tend to leak also. You can kind of see how big your oil leak is because it's going back onto the exhaust, and you can kind of see that you probably have been smelling some stuff. We did also notice when I first started the car that it ran pretty rough. This is actually your engine mount right here, and this is the hydraulic fluid that's supposed to be inside the mount. When they rupture out, and it's like a purplish fluid. So that's what, and you kind of feel it's a little bit rough, and you can feel more of the motor transferring through the body of the car. It's because this thing is basically collapsed. So those are the two things. I did notice this tire looks pretty good, but we have some wearing on the rest of them. Your alignment possibly could be out, so we do recommend that you're going to need some tires shortly, as well as an alignment to kind of check what's causing your tire wear. Your brakes look pretty good. This is the rear differential. We do have a small leak developing, looks like from the actual cover itself. And then if you look up in this area, you can kind of see some fluid. That's actually grease from this boot, from the axle. Inner axle boot is flinging grease out. So it's just things to be aware of. You know, not a whole lot of times people actually get to see their car from the underside, and so we try to help explain things thoroughly and let you know the condition of things so you can kind of attack it the best way possible. Alright, Justin, well that's pretty much it that we have going on right here. We're definitely going to look into that driver's seat not moving and let you know what we find, but at least you know what's going on the underside of your car. Alright, hope this helps. Thanks, Justin.